EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Today we've got what's always a hard-hitting battle in the NFC North, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. Go. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings' 27-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, 27 yards. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A nice run by him, don't get me wrong, but the blocking up front was a thing of beauty.
I think for an opening drive, how about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking, good vision, and he accelerated to the end zone.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Yo.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Madison. A solid stiff arm. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Madison running left. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
You know, it was tough for them to stand on the sidelines and watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them. Pick up 1st downs, get downfield and score. How about them picking up that 3rd and short?
I was just going to say, you and I were talking before the game, those 3rd down conversions are going to be huge in this one.
Madden glitching as usual.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Good, can you hear me?
Was it a breakdown of protection? Did the running back?
Bro, they steady on the live talking about this glitching. Is it glitching to you?
It's just a great play made by the defense. Big time
Yeah, they
sack.
tripping, bro. Steady talking about shit glitching.
Yeah, it was.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins.
Shut your ass up. You don't even play
Toward
bad,
the
nigga.
center of the field, but it's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
I'd never play a defunct-ass football game.
You know, I see they little chat and shit as it pop up. These niggas talking shit.
From the gun, here's Cousins.
No, sir.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Oh, I'm tripping.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
People love to call me, dog, as soon as I get started on something, dog.
Ready to begin their drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their 1st drive.
Let's go. Ooh.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Talk shit, bro. I swear to God, dog. Man, talking all that shit, then get their ass busted and call it a fluke.
They are in need of
Like,
6 yards here.
I
They
play
hope to
my
move the
game.
chains.
I don't got a high score. I ain't got to throw 100-yard passes. I play my game.
Throwing on third, Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
They talking that shit.
12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery.
Ooh, this nigga Montgomery, dog, what?
49-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On 2nd down, Montgomery.
Let's go!
He might go all the way. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead. Another impressive drive. So they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ballgame for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimal level.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins.
Oh!
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Madison running right. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe
who was that running back?
36.
He may be a bit undersized. Tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. He's across midfield and finally marked down at the 42-yard line. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
Eddie really gonna make me get on this bitch and play this motherfucker every day like I used to, dog. Cause it was a 5-6 year gap. I didn't even play Madden no more, dog.
On play action, Cousins.
Give me them! Oh! Come on, fam!
Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down.
I forgot I got this young man over here.
2 more stops.
All right.
This drive.
On second down, Cousins again.
No, sir.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. They'll throw again. Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it fourth down. Cousins now.
God damn.
He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down as he's brought to the ground after a gain of 7, 5 more than he needed on 4th and 2. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
This is caught by Addison. Touchdown! Jordan Addison, 26 yards. And the Vikings are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Woo!
On first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. On 2nd and 10, Goff.
God
Looking for
damn.
Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
Damn, I forced that shit.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much, because as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at
Who got the ball
27.
first? You? Me?
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Cousins to throw it. As he releases it.
Sheesh.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Cousins steps away to his left.
God damn.
Throw left side complete. That's Osborne. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What the fuck over?
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Madison is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Well, that play's not going to go in their highlight reel at the end of the season, but the only benefit to the offense, maybe a little more space if they want to throw the football now after taking that loss.
Come on, Hutchie. Come on, Hutchie. Come on, Hutchie.
2nd down, Cousins.
Come on, Hutchie! Come on, Hutchie! Oh, my God, fam. Oh, my God, fam. Woo! Hey, hey, I was on your ass, boy. Damn.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
Damn.
It's tie our game as we approach halftime.
Good shit, boy. That's good shit right there, boy.
So
got that bitch on the hair of your chinny chin chin,
nigga.
nigga.
Line up to kick this one away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
shit, good shit, good shit. What's this? This best out of what? No, this our third one, ain't it?
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. He's open downfield.
I pressed that nigga too, bro, on some stupid shit and no back coverage, nigga.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every
burnt
play
that
takes on
nigga,
a bigger
dog.
significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10, just outside the 30. On the handoff, it's Madison, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Play action now, Cousins. And his throw here is incomplete. He was waving his arms on the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
God damn.
This is target. It's Addison. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. To throw is Cousins.
Oh my God, bro! I switched on that nigga, dog.
Touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes.
I'm sure watching my shit as
we
we speak. Well,
here's Raymond bringing it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Up the middle, it's Montgomery.
let's go! Let's go!
Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, 68 yards. And the Lions strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Madden glitching as usual. Yeah, it was. I'd never play a defunct-ass football game.
Do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Great defensive package is ass, dog.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
Damn.
To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
This is a proven example of what separates the elite quarterbacks. Has his man open, way too anxious, ends up firing it in there with way too much zip on it. The great ones, they know how to relax and put the appropriate velocity on the football.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Come on, man. God damn. Let's go. Oh, shit. Hey, I looked away. I thought that nigga caught that hole, bro. Ain't it? I thought that nigga caught that shit, boy.
Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Now here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a punt at 54 yards. Well struck. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking
see I'm away, bro. They steady hitting me up.
Scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll get up near the 45.
Hey, this nigga Montgomery a dog, bro.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
He's
it's
a dog.
First down.
He got to be in the 90s, bro. No question.
Handoff comes to Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll try the air now with Goff.
No, my God!
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And the Vikings are right back in this.
Bro, I should have floated that bitch and I bulleted it, dog.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. That'll go for a gain of 7.
Fuck, dog.
That will bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Play fake. Cousins.
Look at this fuck shit, bro. Good pass, dog.
Taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Good pass.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Cousins will try and throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Also, that nigga Jared Goff is definitely fucking suspect.
The Detroit offense
you gotta throw this shit perfect every time, dog.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. A give. This is Montgomery. And now off to the races down the right side.
Let's go!
Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery.
Jesus, what? That nigga finna put up 400 yards, bro. That boy finna put up 400 yards, bro.
The dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together, this has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone.
I gotta check out my corners and safety. This nigga's getting hurt.
After that last touchdown, All I bet is pure silence on that side of the ball.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Bro, their defense is terrible, bro.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. First down. Here's Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson.
That's why I don't even force it, bro. I try to move with the player, bro. Then when I get close, you make one wrong move, bro.
Difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They go play action. Cousins.
Look at this shit, bro.
That is into the hands of Hawkinson.
Oh, eat me alive, dog.
A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start.
Smoke in the city.
Another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here's Madison running on first down. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. The 71 yards on the ground for him so far.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job.
I know what I got.
And then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Going to run with Madison again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Now we give to Madison.
Oh, shit.
Now he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Oh, shit.
Alexander Madison with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown.
Eyes.
And take the lead here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Time to get a try.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Nigga, if I was playing some nigga, bro, I got to fumble at the worst time, bro. Just trash, dog.
This is 1st and 10.
Shit that'll piss you off doing everything right, dog.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Now Goff. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is
I'm 3 for 3 on picks, dog. 3 for 3 on picks, bro.
Agreed. That's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all
Damn.
you can make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Hell yeah.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
It'll go as a gain of 12, and that
Good
should
shit.
just about wrap this one up.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock
I
continues
swear
to
to God,
move.
bro.
No better
Montgomery
way to
nice.
close out
These
the game
niggas
than to
defense,
tap
boy,
those
they
mastodons
secondary.
you have up front and say,
Suspect.
guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball caught free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up.
And it'll be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it, and the Lions come up with a
Good shit, Cuzzo.
But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, like all great games, it came down